Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that little bit of inconvenience there. Dude, gotta love Florida Wi-Fi, man. Hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't do it again. But yeah, we lost contact to our stream. My whole internet, I don't know if it was my internet or if it was my adapter here that connects to the main router. So, yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Did not plan on ending it that early, but we are here for a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be live for, but I'm going to try to be live for at least another 45 minutes to an hour or so. So definitely want to be here for a little bit. Let's see here. Another stream. Yep. Like I said, I didn't mean to end the first one. It wasn't the intentions to end the first one, but it is what it is, my friends. You know, it's out of my control. Not a whole lot I can do with that. Anyways. All right, let's go ahead and hop on back over here to the models, y'all. Like I said, starting things off here with the second stream. Like I said, we are seeing ourselves pretty hefty storm system kicking off here. Like I said, we are expecting a lot of heavy snow there for portions of like the Central Plains, moving into Midwest here, Upper Midwest, and places out there by like Illinois, Indiana, Michigan. We'll likely see a bit of snow too out of this storm system here overall. But yeah. Do I think that West Central Florida could see an enhanced risk to the Florida man? Honestly, let me look at the models. We'll have to see how they kind of depict here. That line definitely does look pretty nasty moving its way into Florida. Honestly, I don't see that being a possibility. I mean, I think it'll stay where it's at. Instability, according to some models, seems pretty low. Let's see here. RAP model shows about a 500 ml cape here, which is kind of bare minimum for severe weather. If the instability was higher, we're talking like over 1,000, 1,500 joules per kilogram, maybe. Maybe overall the wind shear there, it's still, we're still talking a 50 knot lower level jet. I mean, the winds are there, but the instability per se, probably not. Let's see here. Scott says, welcome back, Andrew, and everyone else. Well, welcome back here as well, Scott. Glad to have you here. Like I said, sorry about that stream, or my internet. I think it was my internet. It could have been my adapter here. I had a bit of problems, so yeah. Let's see here. Haley says, did I know you're under a winter weather advisory for northern Missouri? You might even be under a winter storm warning. I think Kansas City's supposed to get hit pretty hard. Yeah, Kansas City. Central Kansas City, it looks like you guys are in the, hold on a minute. Wait, no, you're in the winter weather advisory. Oh yeah, there's Kansas City right there. North of you, not far to your north, is actually winter storm warnings. We do have blizzard warnings in effect here too for western Kansas, the west 2 counties in western panhandle of Oklahoma, a few counties up in the northwest side of the panhandle of Texas. All the orange there, those are all blizzard warnings. Pretty crazy. Let's see here. What's up, tabletop? How's the instability looking like for Dothan? It really depends on the model you look at, honestly. Like I said, it's never good to just trust one in particular model run. Let's try Zero Zulu coming through now. Well, I don't even think that reaches far enough. Let's try NAM. Yeah, it really shows like southern Alabama getting some of the instability. It kind of cuts off there for like Alabama for central side, which is interesting. Seems like that instability, according to the models, doesn't go up that high. SPC outlook, the risk area, or the risk in general, does go up a bit more to the north, I think. Yeah, obviously models are never the best at depicting the amount of instability and stuff like that. They do have a bit of trouble sometimes, but yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. So Dothan being in the southeast side, depends on the model you look at. Not a whole lot, but that line's still going to be going due to the strong winds. I mean, even a little amount of instability could really fire off in the environment we're in. Like I said, massive, serious, strong lower level jet there. Let's see here. John says I'm still on. I am still on. Let's see here. Laura, thank you for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it, Laura. So it should be interesting to see Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. So for Oklahoma, I think Broken Arrow, isn't that up north? if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. There is a few spots up in Oklahoma that could see a bit of snowfall. We're talking, the Panhandle being the heaviest spot. Northern side as well, out there by, basically the entire northern side could see maybe a few tenths of an inch. SLDS says you're at 21K. I know, we reached it. Thank you guys, much appreciated. We love y'all. See, the winds is what really keeping the storm alive. Cape is present, but not high. Exactly. Well, some areas, Matthew, the Cape's actually pretty high. Some instances we're seeing it over 1,500 joules per kilogram, which, if you don't know, it's a lot of gibberish for your average folk who doesn't, study weather. But that's a lot, and especially if you mix it, or I should say, it's a decent amount, nearly 2,000 in some spots, actually. And if you mix 2,000 joules per kilogram with instability with 70, 80 knots of wind shear at the lower elevations, that could seriously kick off some nasty unwanted tornadoes. I think southeast Louisiana, out there by like New Orleans, has a problem with tornadoes tomorrow. Definitely seems to be an issue. Here's a sounding. It's almost contaminated quite a bit, but wind shear is crazy. It just goes off the chart here. The winds is crazy. What's up, Crystal? Tabletop says internet froze again. Not that I know of. Let's see here. Just paused by accident. Oh. I was about to say, on my end, doesn't look like it. Let's see. Day Trader says tornadic weather coming to 33841. 33841, Florida. Yeah. So you're actually like next to me. You live right near where I'm at. Anyways, but yeah, for us, we do have a risk for severe weather. If we take a look here at the SPC, so our threat's going to be on Tuesday, mostly Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening for us. For the Panhandle, it's going to be for the morning of Tuesday mostly. Whoops. So yeah, we'll definitely need to watch out. We're both in a slight risk, which is a level 2 severe weather threat. So we have got to be on the lookout. Tornadoes, still a problem. Damaging winds. I don't know about hail. I think the hail threat might drop off for Tuesday. We'll see. But I think it's definitely a damaging wind. Mostly a damaging wind and hail. Mostly a damaging wind and tornado concern for us. Let me bring up the outlook here. See, so we have the day 3 outlook. So yeah, for where you're at, you can see in the yellow, that's your slight risk, which is your level 2 severe weather threat. So like I said, pretty decent threat. I mean, even a level 2 could seriously cause some crazy weather out there. Anyways, let's see. Would they delay schools for what? Snow or thunderstorms? Snow, more than likely. if the snow is heavy enough, yeah, more than likely. For some areas, it just depends on. It really varies in different places. Some people are used to snow versus others. Let's see here. All right, see you later, Crystal. Thanks for joining. Rose Gale says 77379. 77379 across Texas. Okay, so yeah, you, my friend, you actually have a pretty good threat tomorrow as well. That's actually where the threat's going to really start. Is it right around your region here for tomorrow? So you're near Houston. That puts you in a level 2 severe weather threat here. So pretty good probability of seeing severe weather. Now, when it comes to the probabilities out there, so you're for Houston, you're right in this area here. Tornado probability is a 5% chance. So basically, there's a 5% chance a tornado could drop within 25 miles of your location. Damaging winds, 15% chance, basically saying that we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts getting up to maybe 60, maybe 70 mile per hour wind gusts at worst case scenario. Could be a possibility. Possibly saying that, we could see some gusty winds, 15% chance for that. So your greatest odds, obviously, is damaging winds by 3 times greater than tornado probability. But hail, on the other hand, also 15% chance. A little bit of a concern there for hail. Seems to be a possibility too. Hail should honestly range in the zone of about maybe 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Shouldn't be anything significant, but you never know. I mean, it could definitely have localized instances of some large hail. Let's see here. Teresa says Pensacola, Florida, 32506. Well, luckily I already know where Pensacola is at, so we don't gotta do any special zip codes there. So Pensacola, we have an enhanced risk. So yeah, we have a big risk tomorrow, and unfortunately, you're in the 10% tornado threat. So basically saying that a few strong tornadoes could be possible. Let's see here. Michael, dude, coming at the $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much, Michael. I'll get to your zip code here in 1 second, my friend. Thank you for the 5. That's very sweet of you, man. Yeah, we'll get to you here in 1 second. But yeah, Pensacola enhanced risk level 3 threat, which is the biggest threat here we have. Back over here to the SPC, Storm Prediction Center website. We do have a 10% chance for tornadoes. A couple of them could be quite violent, unfortunately. Damaging winds also a big concern, a hatch risk for damaging winds. We're talking wind gusts in this line around your area could reach up 70, 80 miles an hour. That's a big problem, so look out there for that. And hail, on the other hand, small chance for hail, but, you know, obviously main concerns there is tornadoes and damaging winds. So, anyways, Michael, dude, thank you so much. Let's go and see. So Michael wants me to take a look here at, let's see here, 39652. Let's see here, 39652. This is in Mississippi. Okay, so when it comes to it, okay, so you, my friend, are also in that big threat. So you're also on the edge of that enhanced risk, that level 3 severe weather threat, which is, you know, also the highest threat we have tomorrow. So you're going to have to watch out there for it regarding it. Let me actually bring up the reflectivity here with the HRRR, just to kind of see timing-wise for you, just to see kind of what we're expecting. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like that line really develops here for the evening tomorrow. I mean, we're talking like 10, 11 o'clock. It shows a lot of scattered thunderstorms throughout, you know, starting as early as like, you know, the afternoon, early afternoon. And it seems like your greatest threat is probably going to be right around the mid-evening, late evening commute. Jay Carter, don't spam, dude. But yeah, so like I said, that's that. I mean, you're definitely in a pretty hefty threat there, my friend. Same thing applies for you, 10% tornado threat, 30% chance for damaging winds, 70, 80 miles an hour, and hail, 15% chance actually. So pretty solid chance there for you, Michael. So be careful out there, my friend. Be safe, and you know, like I said, we'll be live tomorrow to cover this event here. So we'll be here for y'all. Anyways, let's see. A lot of zip codes. Holy cow. Let's see here. Wild time, once we take a look here at 29407. Let's see here. 29407 for South Carolina. Okay, so yeah, your threat's going to be not tomorrow. Your threat's not going to occur tomorrow, but it's going to happen here for Tuesday. Tuesday is your threat. Now, you're out there by Charleston. You are in a level 2 threat out of 5. Like I said, obviously the higher the number, the more severe. You're not at the lowest threat. You're in a level 2 threat, so pretty decent overall. It looks like that line of storms is going to be rolling by here right around like late afternoon, early evening here for the 9th. That's probably when you're going to get your heaviest overall. Will this be upgraded to a moderate? That's the big question between everybody. It seems like everybody's like, is it going to do that? Personally, I think if we're going to have it, it's going to be across some of these areas, maybe Gulfport, New Orleans. That's a big if we were to have an upgrade, that's where it would be. I think it's theoretically possible. I would give it probably a 30% chance of happening. Reason is because the reason I give it even that percentage, it's just due to the amount of the sheer force, literally sheer, how strong the winds are in the lower atmosphere, mixing in with the pretty modest amount of instability. I mean, pretty solid. Those two mixing together are never really a good concern, or really never a good thing. So I definitely do think that area could be impacted pretty heavy. Let's see here. Ex-Navy, dude, coming with a $10 super chat. Let me turn off my family group chat. But thank you so much, Ex-Navy. That's very sweet of you, saying, can I do MSP? What's that? MSP. Oh, Mississippi? Ex-Navy, dude, thank you, though. What do you mean by MSP? Let me know. Do I think that Friday could have a small tornado threats? I know, super early. Friday, yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. It is way too early to tell. It does look like the models, like the ECMWF has been talking about a little bit of instability. You know, with that secondary storm that rolls through. We know for a fact that storm's basically going to happen at this point overall. But when it comes to it, yeah. Roaster says Minneapolis, St. Paul. Gotcha. Yeah, ex-Navy, I got you, my friend. Thank you for the 10, though, dude. That's very sweet of you. That is much appreciated, my friend. You did not have to do that. So for Minneapolis area, with snowfall, regarding snowfall potential, over the next 72 hours, so the next 3 days, we're talking about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall being possible overall. So, overall, I mean, not a lot of snow particularly, but I mean, it's something. To your south, it actually rapidly increases quite a bit. You can see to your north, it decreases a bit. I am expecting about 1 to 3 inches for Minneapolis. Not a whole lot of snow overall. It's not going to be, a massive, massive snowstorm for your area. Obviously, you've seen much worse snowstorms than this one is going to end up being. But let's see here. Yeah, Minneapolis, gotcha. So timing-wise, with the snowfall, I'll go ahead and read out the time for you. You can't really see it here. But when it comes to it, my friend, we're seeing snow, the bulk of the snow is going to probably happen here right around the late 8th. So late tomorrow evening is probably when the heaviest is going to start into the morning of the 9th. And obviously it should be out here by afternoon of the 9th overall. Now you could see snow as early as, noon, maybe early afternoon, as a couple snow showers could be possible. But the main bulk of it's going to be happening mostly in the late evening here for tomorrow. But yeah. But anyways, dude, ex-Navy, once again, man, thank you so much for that. That is so sweet of you. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's see here. What part of the Deep South do I think will have the strongest tornado threat? Yeah, like I was mentioning here, I think the heaviest, it's right where all the ingredients mix up. So according to the models here, for example, you can see the heaviest amount of instability is going to be across like southeastern Louisiana. At that point as well, we're having a low-level jet around 70 knots, which that is, like I said, unbelievable. I think that the heaviest tornado threat is actually going to be kind of for like the Gulfport area, maybe out there towards like New Orleans as well. That's where I believe the heaviest of the impacts is going to be, is mostly in this region here. Like I said, serious potential in those regions. So I think southeastern Louisiana, southern Mississippi, that's where the heaviest is going to happen. That's where I'm very firmly, confident in the strongest potential being. I mean, we're watching for a potential upgrade. I think somebody showed me earlier in the previous live stream that there was a update from the SPC. They were saying that a new update could be possible, or an upgrade maybe, which is definitely interesting. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, those regions there is what I think is going to be the heaviest overall. Anyways, Blue Runner says calling for 45 mile per hour winds through central Louisiana. Yeah, the winds are going to be pretty strong. Is Dallas-Fort Worth getting anything, says Lisa? Dallas is not supposed to see any tornadic activity. We do have a small marginal risk here only for damaging wind gusts, just for some gusty winds out of some potential storms. But yeah, no big threat for you, my friend. No big threat for you. Anyways, let's see here. But yeah. So Blue Runner is talking about those winds. I do actually want to hop over to those winds real quickly with you guys and kind of show y'all what we're talking about. I'm going to pull up the blended models here. Because it kind of averages out the models for the most part. It's obviously the best way of going above the things. It's actually full screen this here too. All right, let's see. So these are just like wind gusts potential. I don't think this considers the line, honestly. I think it's just based off of like gradient, winds and stuff like that. This does not consider how much stronger it could be on the line. But yeah, we're talking, just normal wind gusts in general, being in the 30s and 40s, pretty gusty. Also, getting real gusty here for the 9th across the southeast U.S. I mean, we're talking like 50 mile per hour wind gusts throughout, like 30s, 40s across Florida, maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. That changed on me. There you go. 40s, 50s across Florida. Same thing for Georgia, Carolinas could be a possibility. So really, really strong winds. Lisa says, any snow coming? For Dallas? No. Yeah, there's nothing coming for Dallas. So you're good. Yeah, no snowfall, no tornadoes, none of that stuff. But yeah, your only concern tomorrow is just a potential for a few gusty winds out of some isolated storms being possible. Why are they handing out sandbags in St. Petersburg? What, St. Pete? Are they really? They're handing out sandbags in St. Pete? I mean, I understand coastal flooding could be a problem with this system, but is it that bad? Let me look here. Hold on. Lower dynamics. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. Yeah, that's not needed for St. Petersburg. Now, one place it would possibly, I wouldn't even say it would even be needed for any areas, honestly. The heaviest coastal impacted areas is going to be along the Carolina coast and up into portions of the Northeast. We're going to have about 40 knots, about gale force winds slamming up against the coastline, which should cause a bit of local swelling, some swelling, maybe some coastal flooding potentials. They might even already have coastal flood watches in effect or something along that hazard. Possibly. They do got some coastal flood watches for like the Chesapeake, but they don't for the coastal Carolinas. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, you guys can't even really see that. that kind of greenish blue color right here. That's your coastal flood watches. Coastal flood warnings are in the green here, so like portions like New Jersey is going to be getting coastal flood conditions. How does it look for Long Island, New York? Not a whole lot going on for you, my friend. With this upcoming system, I mean, you're just gonna be seeing a bunch of rain potential. You can see maybe some scattered storms. I don't even know if they'll be thundering up that high or not, but because instability is definitely far off from these regions. But overall, I mean, yeah, a lot of moderate heavy rainfall between basically the evening of the 9th and the morning of the 10th. Could be a little bit of back-end snowfall too, as you guys can see across like the Ohio Valley, maybe like Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, West Virginia. Could get a little interesting out there. Anyways, see, this will be insane. Yeah, this storm system's very crazy, honestly. It's very concerning to me. I mean, both on the winter aspect and on the severe weather concerns. I mean, both problems are there. I see a bunch of issues between both set of criteria, which definitely is a little bit concerning. I mean, look at this. Look at that view alone. I mean, just seeing the heavy snowfall there is crazy. I mean, you see that really nasty squall there, and then all that heavy snowfall too on top of it. Yeah, quite the storm for sure. I think so. I think some of the heaviest accumulations is probably gonna be pivoted across like Iowa. Yeah, like southern Iowa. Yeah, that's where we're depicting about like 12 inches of snowfall nearly. That's expected amount, by the way. This is the expected total amount overall. I would expect significant power outages. Oh yeah, for sure. Both down south and both up there in the up in the Midwest and stuff like that. So yeah, that in itself is bit of a concern for sure. Showed a day 2 15% tornado risk in the southeast Texas. I don't see that. 15% risk going up? No, I don't see that happening, especially in East Texas. No, like I said, if we were to have an upgrade, like I said, I don't even know if that's that likely. It's not that likely, I don't think. If we were to have some form of upgrade, it would be right in here. That's where it would be. I mean, literally New Orleans area. Yeah, somewhere in that area there. What does the weather look like for Rusk County, Wisconsin, next few days? Well, I can tell you this. I don't know where Rusk County is, but Wisconsin, a lot of snowfall coming for really a lot of the state. The north side, not a whole lot, but the south side, a good amount out there by Milwaukee, possibly. Seeing some cases, maybe 4 to 8 inches. Could be a little higher actually. Yeah, by Milwaukee it cuts off a little bit there, as you can see. 4 to 8 inches probably. But the more west you go out there by like DeForest and all that stuff, Watertown, it goes up to like 9 inches expected. So pretty crazy. What will the total snowfall for this winter be? There's no way to tell that, Rain. There's no way to say how much snowfall we're going to see, yet alone from one storm, yet the whole season? That's a little wonky. There's really no way of looking at that. Anyways. Let's see. But yeah. What does it look like for Long Island, New York? Didn't I already answer that? I swear I already answered that a minute ago. But Long Island, New York, though, is going to be, like I said, not really too much concerns. Not really too much concerns. The only thing is that I would say is possible is going to be the, let's see here. Let me bring up the, rainfall accumulations. We're talking about 2, maybe 3 inches of rain. Hey, what's up, Proxy? Welcome back. Saying, glad you made it back, Andrew. Yeah, me too. I'm just hoping it doesn't cut out on me again. That would kind of suck. Knock on wood. But glad to have you here again, Proxy. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see here. Biggest threat for Eastern North Carolina. What do you mean? Like, what's the biggest threat? Mostly, I'd say, is wind damage. Obviously, tornado concern would still drive into Eastern North Carolina. So, tornadoes and winds will be the biggest issue. Barbie says, thank you, Andrew. Good night, all. All right, see you later, Bobby. Let's see here. Rain says it's been below average. That's all I can say. I mean, it's the beginning of the year, dude. It's the beginning of the winter. So, I mean, yeah. Some areas it's been above average. Some areas been below average. I mean, it's definitely different. And it's also the beginning of the year, or beginning of the winter. I mean, shoot, we've only been winter like, what, 3 weeks or so? We haven't been in winter that long. I mean, we've been relatively new to it. Not to mention, we still have like the core of January to go through and the core of February to go through with some big time snow and all that stuff. Let's see here. I'm just gonna hang out here until I fall asleep or Andrew ends. Sounds good, tabletop. Let's see here. But yeah. Ex-Navy says if you ask for a personal report, tip him. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Like I said, I'm just glad to help out. Although, like I said, the tips definitely do help out a lot, but I don't ask for them, honestly. Speaking of, Proxy just Venmo'd me $50, dude. Holy cow, Prox! No way. Dude, Proxy just donated $50 on Venmo. Proxy, thank you so much. Let's see what Proxy had to say. Proxy said, very proud of your 21K subs, Andrew, onward, upward. Thank you, Proxy. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Guys, please give Proxy a big thank you. I'm going to heart that right now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Proxy. That really helps me out, too, because, like I said, YouTube takes out, like, 30%. First of all, and also, the good thing about Venmo, and the reason why we have Venmo and Cashapp up is because I get it instantly and not a month later. That's the one thing I have against YouTube, is it takes a month to get paid. You get paid every month, which sucks, which, in between, it's really nice sometimes. Thank you so much, Proxy, though. That's so sweet of you. Much appreciated, my friend. We love you, Proxy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. It wasn't a super chat, Rain. It was Venmo. Anyways, let's see here. But once again, Proxy, thank you so much. What's up with the wind threat for Memphis? Says Andrea. Let's see. Actually, I should be able to have a way to pull up max wind gust here. Let's see. 24-hour max wind gust. Could be gusting up nearly 40. 40-mile-an-hour wind gust possible up there towards Memphis. Yeah, Memphis area. Let's see here. See, biggest threat for West Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Well, there's no snow, or not much snow. Oh wait, I was thinking of Connecticut. Whoops. No, Massachusetts does. I was sitting there thinking of Connecticut for a second. Massachusetts does have a bit of snowfall in the forecast here. Is it a whole lot? No, not really. Where did you say it was? For West Bridgewater? Here, let me just copy that. West Bridgewater. Um, hold on. Here we go. West Bridgewater. Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're actually in the area here, my friend, where we're not going to see any accumulations of snowfall. Yeah, we're not expecting accumulations in the next 3 days for you overall. Let's see here. Is there a threat for tornadoes in Louisville, Texas? Louisville, Texas. No. Nope. You're out there by Dallas. Dallas thankfully does not have a tornado concern. Although Dallas, here, let me show you. Dallas does have a threat for some gusty winds out there. We're talking like a 5% chance here for damaging winds. So got to look out there for that. Yeah, so 5% chance for damaging wind gusts here. So within 25 miles of you, there's a 5% chance somewhere within 25 miles of your location experiences wind gusts, possibly up to 60 miles an hour. Possible. Anyways, what are the main ingredients for tornadoes? I'm wanting to make my own tornado probability model. The main ingredients you need to look for tornadoes is instability, which is your CAPE. Obviously, you need to look for your wind shear, which is winds at certain elevations of the atmosphere and speed and direction. And you need to look at moisture, such as low-level dew points. You need to see your cloud base if it's elevated. If you have a tall storm base, that means that tornadoes are less likely. Tornadoes really like to happen in those low cloud bases. A lot of relative helicity, a lot of SRH, we call it 0 to 3 kilometers, what you really look out for. But that ties in with wind shear. But anyways, what's up, self-care? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Holy cow, dude. What's up? What's up, self-care, dude? I haven't seen you in months. Have you been here since then? Andrew's in teacher mode now. See, I try to make it entertaining, but obviously I know a lot of you guys don't like learning. I mean, when it comes to weather, for me it's real interesting how everything works. But for the common folk, not really, wanting to know about the dynamics in it, but more of the what we're expecting type of thing. I try to keep it short and quick, but also informative at the same time. But yeah. But I hope you're doing good, self-care. Hope you're doing good, man. I haven't seen you in a while. We were actually just talking about St. Paul, actually, here a minute ago. We are expecting about 1 to 3 inches of snowfall in the next next 72 hours. What's up, Karen? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, over the next, here, I'll show you real quickly. Next 72 hours, about 1 to 3 inches expected. A lot more to your south. I can tell you that. I can tell you that for sure. Let's see. Canna, once we take a look here at 40243. 402. Oh, 40243. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. 40243. Here we go. Kentucky. Got you. Oh, wow. Okay. You live where I used to live. I used to live in LaGrange. I'm literally. I used to live pretty close. Anyways, East Louisville here. We're not, maybe a couple tenths of an inch of snowfall. Oh, a couple tenths of an inch of snowfall possible. Thanks, Chris, for subscribing. Could be a possibility. But, when it comes to it, any heavy accumulations, obviously, no. We're not even expecting an inch. For some reason, your channel hasn't popped on my YouTube until now. See, you sound good. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're here, self-care. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Yeah, YouTube's dumb sometimes. What's up, Haley? 100 Proof says, how is 70592 looking for tornadoes? 92 Louisiana, okay. Yeah. You're actually a little west of the main threat. You, my friend, are right on the edge of that. I think you're right on the edge of that 5 and 10% zone. Yep, you're right in the 5% zone. So you got a 5% chance here of seeing tornadoes within 25 miles of you. So odds are obviously not that high, but something you need to watch out for. I mean, just keep an eye on the warning, keep an eye on the warnings and watches and all that stuff. So we'll be covering it tomorrow too, by the way, y'all. So I'll be here for you guys. Let's see here. Can I check out Lake St. Louis, Missouri? Is that just St. Louis? Guessing it's just St. Louis. But St. Louis, well, I mean, we're expecting a little bit of snow potential out of this next storm system. You'll be lucky if you get an inch out there in St. Louis. Lake St. Louis, let me look up Lake St. Louis, actually. Okay, kind of actually to the west here. Okay, so there you go. So we're expecting about maybe 1 to 2 inches. 1 or 2 inches of snowfall. Let's see here. Do I think it's possible the severe weather risk is elevated any further? I say it's possible, but I think it's honestly it may be unlikely. It seems unlikely. But I mean, like I said, if it was possibly going to happen, I think it would be out there in these regions here. Like Mobile, or sorry, Gulfport, Mississippi, and New Orleans area. Let's see, Northeast Columbus. Columbus, snow related? Not much. I mean, you'd be lucky if you got a half inch. I mean, that really goes for Ohio in general. Not a lot of Ohio is actually in the forecast of seeing. What was that? Oh, it was my key. It was my keys. But yeah, Ohio in general is not expected to see, that much. Let's see here. 71108. We prone to tornadoes for some reason. Yeah. 71108. Louisiana. The thing is, though, you're actually not in the tornado threat. Nope. You might find that surprising, but Shreveport's not even in the 2% zone tomorrow. So you're good, man. I don't see any concerns for you. I think you might be... Okay, you're in a marginal, though, but that's just for wind and hail. 5% wind threat, 5% hail threat overall. But yeah. Dude, what keeps on falling? How much stuff do I have down here? Anyways. Check Pensacola, Florida. We're in there. What's the magic word? You gotta say please. Check it now! Pensacola, 10% risk. Yeah, we got to watch out there. Potential for a few violent tornadoes within the region there, considering that 10% risk that we have there. 30% chance here for damaging winds, too. Basically ranging gusts up to 70, 80 miles an hour overall. Love when Ohio is temporarily ignored by old man winter. Yeah, for real. I know how much you don't like your snow proxy. But you're in an area where typically we get a lot of lake effects, so... Oh, yeah. Let's see. How does Central Texas, north of Austin? I don't think Austin's in the risk at all, actually. Yeah, not really. To north of Austin. Yeah, north of Austin we have a marginal. No tornadoes, just winds, honestly. Yeah, just a bit of a wind concern. Do I think it could change? For Ohio, probably not, because it's mostly going to be rain, my friend. I mean, you'll be lucky if you even get that, to be honest with you. Yeah, because most of that is just rainfall. Anyways. Anyone else just have Andrew stream on? Just fall asleep when it's late. I've had a lot of people say that. Hey, man, gets storm coverage. That's called earning a subscriber for doing great. By the way, if you get snow forecast for Pittsfield, Illinois, north of St. Louis, Yeah, I got you, my friend. First of all, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. You said north of St. Louis. North of St. Louis. Out there by Pittsfield. Pittsfield, north of St. Louis. Oh, there you are. Got it. Got you, my friend. Okay, so snow related, we're expecting actually about 3 to 6 inches of snowfall being a possibility. If you travel to your northwest a bit, I mean, you should know where like Hannibal is. We're expecting a little bit more out in those regions. Whitehall, obviously out those regions, is expecting around 2 inches. You're expecting about 4. Honestly, though, I'd say. Honestly, I'd probably go with like 3 to 5. Honestly, since just give it a little bit of wiggle room. But yeah. Seems quite possible. Let's see here. If this was La Nina, most of the states would see major snow impacts. Yeah, I mean, the pattern switches up things quite a bit. But anyways. All right, y'all. Well, I think I am going to roll off here pretty soon. I need to get some rest for tomorrow's coverage, y'all. I need to go to bed, get some sleep. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be live. Not sure what time. Like I said, I wanted to hop on here for at least another 45 minutes. I mean, total, we've been live over 2.5 hours, I think. So I think I got a lot of people aware of the situation with the weather and all that stuff. So, like I said, it's the point of the live stream is just to make sure to keep you all prepared, keep you guys weather aware. And like I said, we're just going to be here for you guys. Like I said, I understand it's a little scary to roll through some of these events here. But like I said, we got you. We'll make sure that you guys are well taken care of and well alerted and all that fun stuff. So we'll be here for you guys. Just glad to be a part of the process to help keep you all safe and all that stuff. But if you guys could, before you roll out, if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing. If you haven't already, leave a like if you did enjoy this live stream. It means a lot to me. It helps out a lot too. Helps YouTube push this out a little further and helps more people actually potentially be helped out. So you guys can help other people out by subscribing and leaving a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Obviously, thank you to our donators again. Let's go ahead and say our donators for this live stream. Let's go ahead and pop this up here. Let me see overall. Let's go ahead and pull up our donators. Yeah, we did have a couple donators on our second one as well. So big shout out goes to obviously Proxy for the literally the $50 Venmo. Thank you so much, Proxy. Obviously the other super chats you did as well in the previous streams. Thank you so much. Ex Navy, thank you, dude, for the 10. That's very sweet of you, man. I appreciate it. Michael for the 5. Thank you guys so much. Much appreciated. Like I said, you guys are the best. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you for the new subscribers. Speaking of, Jim, thank you so much for subscribing, man. And, all right, you guys, am I going live tomorrow morning? Nah, not tomorrow morning. I'm going to go live either tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening once that event really starts cranking. I'm thinking late evening, honestly. I might try to cover some of the Houston area, but what I really want to cover is tomorrow night, being across some of these deeper areas. Like I said, the main threat's going to be happening, I think, at nighttime, nocturnal tornadoes, and all of that fun stuff. But anyways, my friends, all right, we're going to go ahead and head over here to the ending screen. Once again, thank you all for joining us. If you, like I said, once again, please consider subscribing. Like I said, I really don't ask for much on this channel. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys could, maybe share this as well, get the word out there and help people out. It would be awesome. But all right, you guys, thank you all so much for being here. Much appreciated. The stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 p.m. See, like 8 p.m. Maybe around that time, tabletop. I'm just going to figure out, depends on whenever I get up and running and stuff like that, and when I think a good time to go live is, I'll schedule my live stream. Just a reason to have the post notifications on, so you guys can get notified whenever we do go live. But all right, y'all, you guys take care. Once again, thank you for joining. Stream's gonna head off here now in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So go ahead and say your final goodbyes to the friends, family, and chat that is in the stream. And all right, you guys, thank you so much for joining, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for coverage.